Hello, I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome. And Turtles. We've had so many iterations of it, and with a brand new movie on Netflix coming out, why not take a look at two of the generations that we've had. Transdimensional Turtles is the 10th episode from the 4th season of the 2012 version of Tmnt, and aired in 2016. The episode centers around the 2012 Turtles getting sucked into the 80s universe while trying to destroy the black hole generator. The episode reused Rob Paulsen for the original 80s actors, as essentially reusing the same story as the standalone film Turtles Forever. So without further ado, let's look at Transdimensional Turtles from the Nickelodeon TMNT. The episode begins with Casey kicking Mikey out of bed, so he then checks on his brothers and the Fugitoid. They discuss having to find the last piece of the black hole generator in order to destroy them all. But out of nowhere, an incoming reading appears and teleports them away.
Well, that's not good.
Now who am I gonna share my tea and crumpets with? The Turtles wake up in another city with homage to the 80s cartoon art style, which is done extremely well and uniquely, but this leads to Raph breaking the fourth wall.
The world is so flat, I can't even see my own butt.
Can you even see your own butt? You have a shell. Or is it just like this? The 80s Turtles appear and they see 80s Donnie's Laser instantly fighting each other. 80s Leo tries to explain that their Krang is attacking both dimensions. The two Raphs butt heads with insults before another fourth wall break.
Why do you sound so weird? Me sound weird? Heard yourself lately?
You know, I would sell my fiance's kidney just to meet Rob Paulsen.
And I would sell both of your kidneys to meet Vico Ortiz.
I love you?
Love you too.
Okay. Krang attacks as we get a comedic fight as the 80s Turtles do some slapstick fighting to stop Krang from jumping dimensions, but they fail. 80s Donnie uses his ray gun to open a portal.
Wait, what? How does that even work? That doesn't make sense. Come on, guys.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Back in the 2012 universe, 80s Donnie begins tracking Krang to stop him from using the Dimensionizer. Krang grows his body to give himself an advantage, but he's eventually overrun as the 8 Turtles become way too much for him to handle as he jumps dimensions. They head to the sewers so that the Donnies can figure out what Krang's device does as 2012 Splinter is somehow alive, revolving around the show's current storyline with timey-wimey stuff. The Donnies reveal that the bomb is connected to 2 others in 2 different dimensions, so they head back to the 80s only to be trapped by 2012's Krang Supreme Dimension.
Krang Supreme?
No, Megan Fox!
I never, ever want to imagine Gilbert Godfrey cosplaying Megan Fox ever again. I want to burn my retinas. We see the 2 Krangs are working together, and while they are bragging about winning, the Turtles quickly destroy their army of robots. We then even get another fourth wall break.
Did you get pizza?
Do not answer that question. I do not want to know where that pizza was. They manage to escape to the 80s world, destroying the Dimensionizer before rushing to another world based off of the original black and white comics. They meet the OG Turtles, who are not very talkative, and I extremely love this animation style because it appears as if the Turtles are going from comic panel to comic panel in search of the third Dimensionizer. They do eventually destroy it before Subprime traps them in his base again, but he becomes angry when he finds out that the 80s Krang's real plan is to destroy every dimension.
Dingleberry! So you know what? I'm kicking you back! Oh no. Not again!
The Turtles essentially play hacky sack with Subprime, sending him to Prime Turtle World. The two teams show each other respect as they go to their own worlds. But as the 80s turtle enjoy a pizza, Tiger Claw jumps out of a worm that teleported into their world.
What the?
Whoa!
And that's Transdimensional Turtles. I never really watched the 2012 show when it first aired. I'm slowly watching it now. But this episode is honestly not bad. I don't really see any issues of it. And it doesn't make the 80s Turtles look as stupid as Turtles Forever did. But that's for tomorrow. Today, we really just enjoy this type of banter between the two. Not much more to say other than enjoy the episode. It's not a bad episode to watch, and it's honestly kind of pretty funny throughout the whole thing. That being said, I'm your superhero critic, and I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome.